Mutant Nation, we're back with Mutant Live. It's been over a year since we did this show, and we're really excited to be back, and we have a new format, a new look, a new way of doing things. So this is the new Mutant Live. So you're gonna see a bunch of stuff that you haven't seen in the previous episodes. So forget what you know, because this is all new. So first of all, it's Arnold Classic Week. So we got that coming up. So we're really excited. A bunch of us in the office are getting ready for the Arnold. I know a lot of you people out there are really big fans of bodybuilding, so you're paying attention to the Arnold. Some of you are heading there. We have mutant athletes going to the Arnold. So we're really excited. And you know, we're not too unhappy about getting out of the office. So first of all, we're gonna open with a segment called Shop Talk, Mutant Shop Talk. So what we're gonna try to do here is we're gonna do a lot more remote segments. Instead of sitting around having the conversation that we used to have, which would take a little longer, we're going to do our segments separately. So we're going to do Mutant Shop Talk first. So we're going to roll that and see how it goes. Let's go.
What's up, Mutant Nation? This is Matt Sinkering here, live from the Mutant Shop here in Vancouver, BC at Mutant Headquarters. And this is our first segment of the Mutant Shop Talk. So my job here is to go over all the promos and deals that we have running now at the Mutant Shop. So let's get right to it and get into this. We got some deals running right now on our hoodies. It's got received 20% off the Mutant Leave Humanity Behind Red zip-up hoodie. We got 20% off the Mutant Evolve Black pullover hoodie, and 20% off the Mutant for Life yellow zip-up hoodie, and 20% off the I Mutant black pullover hoodie. So that promo is running right now as we speak, and that ends on February 28th. So you only got a few days left to take advantage of that. So moving into March, we have a new deal running starting March 1st at the Mutant Shop USA only. Buy a 15-pound bag of our all-new Mutant Mass, and with that purchase, you're going to receive a free BCA or IsoSurge variety pack. And then another deal that we have running starting March 1st that's available at the Mutant Shop USA and Canada. That's buy a new black gym bag or red gym bag and get a free BCA variety pack with your purchase of any of those bags. So we got some new bags on the website. We got this new hat that's on the website as well. Great deals on our hoodies, great deals on our Mutant Mass, and there's a lot of great things going on right now at the Mutant Shop. So that's it for me here live at the Mutant Shop, and I'll just get it back over to Ron.
There we go, we're back. So it was our first segment of Mutant Shop Talk with Matt, and we hope that you guys get, you know, a little bit clearer idea of what's going on with the sales. You know, we used to have a thing where, you know, Matt would be sitting right here with me and he would just tell you what was going on in the Mutant Shop. But we figured if we did it that way, you guys would get a clearer view of what was actually available, how we were packaging things together. You know, a little more excitement, a little more color, gives Matt a chance to give you a little more detail. So that's how that segment's gonna go. We hope you like it. Now what we're gonna do now is Real Talk with Big Ron. So we had our first guest lined up. We had Dana Baker, who's doing the Arnold this weekend. He's doing the Arnold Amateur. Now, you know, he's been placing very well in his last several outings. He got third at the Arnold one year. He won the Super Heavies at the Nationals in Canada here a few years ago. And he took all last year off, and this was gonna be his big comeback. So we're really excited for Dana as he gets ready to go to Columbus this weekend. We're gonna have him on the show today, but he had some car trouble and a tow truck and a rental car involved. So he's not here on Skype to chat with us. So unfortunately, that just gives me the opportunity to talk about Dana and the rest of the Mutant trip to the Arnold. So we're really, really pushing for Dana. So we want everyone to make sure you're following the Big Baker Boy on Instagram and you know, checking him out and supporting him. Because you know, he's a great bodybuilder, and he's been great with the Mutant team for a few years now, and we just want to make sure that we get the most support out to him as we can this weekend. So keep your eyes peeled on Dana. And we also have an ambassador who's competing. So we have a new ambassador, Lola Montez. So if you guys want to check out Lola Montez on Instagram, she's doing incredible for us. We're really happy to be teamed up with her, and she's going to be competing in the figure division at the Arnold Amateur. So keep your eyes peeled for Lola. Mutant Nation's pulling for you. Everyone go follow her. And as far as the actual booth, it's going to be Johnny Jackson, Manuel Romero, and myself. So that's going to be the Mutant booth at the Arnold. So make sure you come down, check us out. We're going to have the big bag there. And yeah, we're just happy to be going to another Arnold. Matt's coming with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. So never know we like meeting the fans. We like meeting all you guys there. Maybe we'll meet the next Mutant of the Year there. And that's the next segment that we're going to roll into, is Mutant of the Year. So let's see what's going on with that. So this is Eric Sebris, who is our 2017 Mutant of the Month winner for the month that he was in. And then he wound up winning the whole year. So the funny thing was with Eric is he easily won it. He got all the votes. He pretty much landslid the Mutant of the Year voting, and I kept my mouth shut the whole time because I didn't want everyone to know that I actually coached him. So I coached Eric for the last several years that he's competed. I've helped him for all of his shows, and working together, we got several second places. So he really wanted to win, and you know, he kind of saved up all the fire he had for that show, and then when he was ready, he called me up and he said, I gotta win it. I gotta win the next show I do. And we started getting him ready for that show, and he wound up smashing it. So I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't want everyone around to know that I coached him. I just wanted to see how he would do. And he wound up winning all the votes for Mutant of the Month and then all the votes for Mutant of the Year. So congratulations to Eric Sebris. And you know, he's going to kick ass at his next show. He's a very hard-working guy. So give him a check out on social media too. And thanks to everyone who enters the Mutant of the Month and the Mutant of the Year segments, because those are really fun for us to see how Mutant Nation's interacting with us and see all the young bodybuilders out there coming up doing their first, their second show, you know, all that stuff. So we like that stuff. We want to congratulate him. We've got a lot of new stuff planned for this year with Mutant. And, you know, we looked at what we were doing with our series, and we looked at what was successful. And you guys have really loved Mutant on a Mission. You know, you guys have really kind of flocked to it. You've supported it. You've watched all the episodes. And we thought, well, let's get another series going, you know? And we sort of beat our heads around trying to think. And we thought, well, you know, Dusty's a pretty funny guy. Maybe we should put Dusty in front of the camera. Give Dusty a guest. See what Dusty can do. So we sort of thought about all the things that Dusty might be good at, and we realized that's an incredibly short list. Dusty's good at very little stuff. But we figured one of those things was eating and talking about food. So we present to you the trailer for the season premiere of Dining with Dusty.
Mutant Nation, what's going on? This is Dusty Hanshaw here for another episode of Dining with Dusty. I brought in some backup, and we are out in front of the very famous Firehouse Burger Lounge, Venice Ale, Jinky's Cafe. So let's check it out. And now we have to wait. Great, right with us in a few minutes. Perfect, thank you. This poor server has no idea what they're getting into. No idea.
So I'm really looking forward to that show. That was one of the funnest things we did on our week in LA, was when I just went and had a burger with Dusty and we just BS'd. And you have no idea what's going to make the final cut. We talked about all sorts of stuff. But I think that series has some potential because, you know, Dusty was just really getting in the groove with those episodes. And I'd like to see him, you know, do another 4 or 5 on our next week of filming. And I think you guys are going to love it. So check out Dining with Dusty when it airs, which is soon. We'll get it out to you soon. It's in the rotation. It's coming. It's coming. So another segment that we used to do here was Set of the Week. But we've changed that up. We wanted to give you something more motivational. We wanted to give you something with better quality, better production value. So we've changed that segment to Mutant Motivation, and we're going to roll our Mutant Motivation for this episode of Mutant Live. Let's check it out.
No. Look like no. Nobody's better. Come on, nobody's better. Do it. Come on. That'll leave a mark.
Yeah. So that's mutant motivation for this episode. That was taken from a shoot in Los Angeles. You guys might have seen that leg workout where Gabe and Johnny hammered legs at Global Fitness. But they had this crazy leg press there that held like way too many plates, more plates than you'd ever need to hold. But they had a shortage of plates. So they had this super heavy sled and they loaded all the plates they could find on it. And then Johnny and Gabe wound up doing like crazy high reps on it and going really hard. So that was a good workout, and I hope you guys liked that video. And you can find the rest of that video on the Mutant YouTube channel. It's Johnny Jackson and Gabe Moen training legs in Los Angeles, and I'm sure you will love it. Now, I got to mention, of course, you guys seen all the ads for the new Mutant Mask. The new Mutant Mask campaign went fantastic. The response that you guys gave us for all the commercials that we were rolling was awesome. You know, we really want to thank you guys for, you know, all the silly ads that we put out there. You guys were sharing them and liking them and pushing them out all over Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So, you know, we want to definitely thank you guys. And other good news, we had a lot of the US fans, a lot of the American guys, even emailing us asking, when are supplements going to be back on the US shop? When are supplements going to be back on the US shop? I want to get the new mask. Well, it's all back up. The US shop now has all the supplements back on it. So get back on IamMutant.com. You could shop, spend all your money on the shop. We're very happy to have you back. So thank you to the American audience for being patient. We've got our supplements back up on the shop. And we're actually going to head now. We're going to talk to one of our favorite people. You guys love George, our trade show coordinator, and he's going to give you On the Road. Let's have that segment.
Hey everybody, welcome to the events portion of the show. Just to give you some background, we re-upped this year with NPC, so we're back at all those NPC events that you've grown accustomed to us being at. So we started off the year with the LA Fit Expo and showing off what we're doing at the big shows this year. If you didn't get the chance to see it, that's too bad, but you will get other chances. I'll talk about that momentarily. We've already done the NPC Gold Classic. We've already done the Legends Classic. So Junior on the West Coast out in LA has been handling those events for me and is doing a bang up job. Now coming up, we have our next big event, which is the Arnold's in Columbus. So that you'll be able to see what we're doing at our shows coming forward. We also will have the NPC San Diego Championships, which Junior will be doing, obviously in San Diego, and the first one for the year for Rob Martin on the East Coast, which is the New York Metropolitan Show. Make sure you go to those events, support those events primarily, and also while you're there, why not you support us? We've got some great sales going on at those events and at our big shows, stuff we haven't done before, prices you're never going to see again, I will tell you that. So make sure you get it. If you get an opportunity, come on by, say hi, and pick up some swag. And we'll talk to you soon on the rest of the year. And until then, take care.
Hey guys, we're back. It's good to check in with George, see what's going on with the shows. You guys always go down and check out the booth every time we're anywhere in the States or Canada or all around the world. So we just appreciate you guys and all the support we get at the shows. I was talking earlier about the mask commercials, all the funny stuff that we did. And we have one queued up to roll for you. So we're actually going to show you the Jimder one, which is one of the more popular ones that we did. And if you guys haven't seen this yet, if you haven't seen the other ones, just remember you can go check out all of them on our YouTube channel. But here is one of them. We're going to look at Jimder. It was a lot of fun to shoot and write and film and all that stuff.
Scarlett. Not today, Scarlett. Isabel, 29, probably vegan. Ashley, I take a lot of selfies. You'd have a lot in common. Oh, and you're ahead of me. I like that.
You look just like your picture.
It's not you, it's me. What I mean is, I need someone who can really give me something right now. It's almost like you're empty inside. Another flavor.
The
the all-new Mutant Mass, you're going to want to plow through all the flavors.
And that was Jim Dirt, and that was a lot of fun, and we had a lot of laughs, and people reacted to that one pretty well. So, you know, we're glad we touched a comedic nerve, I guess you could say. You know, we like to do some funny stuff around here. A lot of the other companies just aren't doing funny stuff, so we like to mix it up, make fun of ourselves, make fun of, you know, how crazy bodybuilding is, and you know, all the little nuances in the industry. So we hope you guys enjoy those. But if you guys love comedy, we're going to do one last segment for you guys. Everyone loves to laugh at these. We spend hours surfing on Instagram. People look at these constantly. So we thought we'd just do a little highlight reel. Some of these are plastered all over Instagram, but we thought we'd do a gym fail reel for you guys and put together some of the ones that we picked out this week that we thought were pretty crazy. So we're gonna roll gym fails for you guys on Mutant Live. I know we're laughing, but we really hope most of those people escaped without too much injury, except for the one guy that obviously had a broken arm. I can't even keep myself together on that one. It looks really rough, but you know, I guess they say comedy is tragedy plus time. So the time between that guy breaking his arm and me seeing the video is where the comedy occurs, and that's why it's funny. So we're gonna wrap up with you guys. We got a discount code. We know you guys love discounts and deals and all that stuff, so we hope you've enjoyed the first new episode of the all-new Mutant Live, and we're going to hit you with there's the code right there, Mutant Live 40. So Matt, what's the timeline on that?
24 hours only.
24 hours only. From this moment, for 24 hours. And it only applies to apparel? And gear. Okay, so just clothing, apparel and gear, Mutant Live 40 for 24 hours. Go! Hey, thank you very much for joining us. It's great to have the show back. We got a totally different feel to it, and we hope it moved a lot faster for you guys, and we want to hear your feedback. So let us know how we did. Let us know what you want to see, what segments you thought we could work on, what segments you thought we made you laugh or entertained you. And we'll see you again. We're going to do this a regular thing. Mutant Live, Big Ron, I'm out.